let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. I say, what's up, feminine? The divine feminine shows itself in sexual freedom. Oh, Tay. All right. Oh, Tay. Let us see what the messages are, beloved. Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, you guys, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay. All right. Information as to how you can book personals with me can be found in the description box beneath this video. Forms of contact, etc. We have the silver waterfall. Ooh, the silver waterfall. This energy of receiving what was promised to you by spirits, okay? Feeling like you're in harmony, you're in alignment to receive, and you are, okay? Things are just flowing in. Beautiful miracles, beautiful blessings, divine favor, extreme protection, okay? It feels really good. I see a lot of growth and transformation taking place here. I feel like you are recognizing what the true value of life is. You're also realizing your true value, and it's something here about seeing beyond the veil, or knowing that greater things are to come. Like, it's good now, but it's just getting started, and it's only going to get better, okay? So yeah, for our feminines. Oh, all right, we have maturity. Spirit is so proud of you, okay? You have matured a lot. You have wised up a lot, and your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and the divine are all very proud, okay? I see someone literally sitting here, all right? This could be incantations, okay? This could be devotions. This could be some sort of scripting or journaling that could be taking place here. All right. But I definitely see you studying a lot. You have a lot of information as well. Things that you did not study. You just know, or there's certain wisdom that has been passed down to you. You have a divine protector that's around you and over you at all times. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. There's a certain energy that's around her. It's just like this glow. Okay, for some of you, you could have a loved one that's crossed over, that's with you all the time, if you were wondering. Okay, this person could be connected to your star power or star energy, or something about stars. So also when it comes to Aquarians, okay, they could be an Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius, something about that star energy. Okay, but we have dating. So you're dating someone, or someone is interested in dating you here. Okay, wanting to get to know you for themselves, or get to know you more. They could have heard many great things about you, but now it's like they want to know you more. Okay, you're divinely protected. There is this light all around this person. Oh, some of you might be good with your words. So yeah, it's something here about scripting. We have sexuality. Okay, it's almost like it didn't want to come out. Some of you may be very modest, or remember earlier we saw sexual freedom. Okay, so it's like you may have these these two energies here where you're stepping outside of the modesty, or you're very sensual, sexual, and free, but your maturity has told you to like be modest about it or something. It's something about it like that that's here. Okay, very interesting for sure. Okay, we have the distorted feminine. Yeah, because when you didn't know no better, okay, you was possibly moving like you didn't know no better. All right, you have transformed, remember the butterfly, or you have evolved into divine feminine energy. You're no longer in confusion, distortion. All right, you no longer doubt yourself, your capabilities. You know what you know, like you know. I mentioned something here about a lot of growth, right? And it was because of all the green that I was seeing on the first card. Here's leaves, okay? So more of nature, more of the leaves and earthy things, okay? Flowers. I mentioned something about transformation. Here's the butterfly again. I mentioned something about the star or stars, star power. All right, your enlightenment. Somebody watching over you or protecting you or covering you. We have the crowns here made of stars but connected to the moon. Makes me feel like the intuition that one has, the innate wisdom that one has, which comes with maturity over time. So maturing in spirit, okay? You know better, you do better. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah. We love to know better and not do better. So at least you're doing what you're supposed to, okay? We have spiritual maturity. Do you see what I'm saying to you? It's like you've matured. You are mature. Some of you could have a wise soul. You've always had that soul. You've always had that energy, but you are not using it. Now you're using it. Okay? You're using it in full here. Okay? And I feel like Spirit is bringing you someone who is spiritually mature. Okay? Just like you. Someone who's mature in always, emotionally, mentally. You know? They're not just grown as far as their physical body, but they're grown as far as the way they think, the decisions they make, etc. Okay, again, something about enlightenment. You and someone going higher together, ascending together. Okay, you could be from two completely different walks of life as well. Like things could have been completely, you know, smooth sailing for them. Like over here on this side, it's all green land. On this side, it's like all rocks and rugged. Okay. And then you have the feminine on this side. So again, I could be talking to a feminine that's going through a lot. The things that you've gone through, though, have not changed you. They've helped mature you and elevate you. Okay? Underlying energy here is abundance. So again, because you know better and do better, you're being rewarded. The other thing here that's on the silver waterfall, so it's like we mentioned the earthy things and the leaves and all that, the plants. We mentioned the butterfly, right? We mentioned the stars. Well, on here, there's also gems. Okay, if you look closely, you'll see there's a gem here. Okay, there's a gem here. It's gems all throughout, but it's like it's hidden. So again, where I said something about being able to see beyond the veil. If you see this person is kind of looking beyond the waterfall, it's almost like they're splitting the water open and looking beyond it. Okay, so it's like having this, again, innate wisdom to see what's coming. You know that Spirit promised you something. So as long as you have that faith and you're doing the work to go with that faith, you're going to receive those promises. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And again, it comes with a certain level of maturity. With that comes self-discipline. It could be a lot of things that you would want to do and that could be fun and all that. But if it's just going to lead to destruction, what's the point of doing it? So we have love wanting to stay behind. I feel like you're showing yourself a certain amount of love these days, okay? And so because of that, you know, it's coming right back to you. It's being reflected back to you. Remember the moon, okay? The moon reflects whatever light comes to it from the sun, okay? So I feel, again, with that dating energy, someone wants to invest more. They want to get to know you more, things like that. And this is someone that is ascending as well or is on your level and is able to understand you and someone you're able to reason with, and it feels like the two of you will be able to grow together. You know, like you're not going to cause any distractions for the other one or any extra burden or anything like that. Okay, instead it's like you're assisting each other get further ahead or something. Okay, so maybe a twin soul energy. Okay, we have abundance again as the underlining. Look at all these gems. Okay, and there's something here about fairies, little fairies. Okay. So very interesting. Let us see. Let us see. All right. Messages here for our feminines. A lot of shifts and changes. Double emphasis on that. But they bring forth major stability and everything that you've been wanting. So it's like just allow the changes to take place. As within, so without. Just know you're divinely protected throughout all of it. Okay. We have the King of Cups. Very deep love. If not Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone that just has A lot of deep emotions for you. 8 of Swords, and they think about it all the time. You stay on this person's mind. Okay. Think about how they feel for you all the time. 8 of Wands is here. This is progress. This is movement. Okay. It's also communication. And then the 10 of Swords is like betrayal and disappointment or an abrupt ending, anything like that. I feel like someone may want to communicate with you about why something ended abruptly, or someone may want to communicate with you about understanding where you come from or your point of view on something, because the 10 of Swords is betrayal. So if a person has only ever been through certain things, that's pretty much all they know something to be like. So it's either you experience something with whoever this is, they stay thinking about you, stay thinking about this, and they want to talk about it because, you know, I love you and I don't want you to feel 10 of Swords and I don't want things to end, right? Or like I said, it just could be you've gone through things, 2 different paths here. And I understand that now. I see that now. But nevertheless, it's like underneath it all, we're the same. Or when we look past it all, we're the same. If one can look past it. Okay. 10 of Swords is the energy of like damaged goods. Did someone overlook something and then later on regret it? Because that could also be here. So we're going to have to emphasize and get some clarity. You know, we got this 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is confusion, distortion, illusion. Okay, so things could have been all over the place for you when you first met this person or something. And maybe they judged you off of that. Okay, or maybe they made certain moves based on that. Despite the 2 of you having this divine counterpart connection. Maybe they didn't know what it was, and they were just trying to make the best possible decision for themselves at the time. Or so they thought. Okay? Queen of Pentacles again. But this is someone who's very vulnerable, honest, sincere. What she says it is, it is. Who she says she is. 3 of Swords. And they caused you some sort of heartache and pain here. But like the 2 of you have gone through a lot and you've matured together. Even if on 2 opposite sides of things, you know. You got the King of Swords. And I feel like when they put the emotion to the side and they think about what's happened, they're able to understand why you would handle it the way you handle it and why you feel the way you do. So in the event that, you know, this protective bubble you're in has been something you've been doing to protect yourself even from them, they get it. But because a person still sees themselves having a future with you, 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands is going to be the energy that they put in. Okay, standing up and fighting for it. So again, someone wants you for themselves, dating, want to get to know you more. Okay, like who we have matured into, not what we used to be, who we used to be, what we used to do. Okay, 2 of Pentacles is going back and forth and weighing the pros and cons. So you could be really thinking about this. You know, is this something that I would like to do? Or 9 of Wands, would I like to continue to keep this boundary up with this person? Okay, judgment is our discernment. Okay, so person comes in in the beginning. What does your discernment tell you? Okay, have they matured? Okay, Ace of Pentacles, there's an offer being made. High Priestess, now that you're more in tune with your intuition and you're mature in all these extra ways. It says maturity here, then spiritual maturity. So they just put so much emphasis on that. They just want you to understand that you can trust your wisdom. You can trust your discernment. You don't have to doubt what you feel, what you know to be so. All right, 5 of Swords, the energy of somebody feeling like they lost you, they missed out on you or something. Because again, they didn't realize what they had right in front of them. Could have come from 2 different walks of life. Theirs could have been a lot smoother than yours, but you made it to the top nevertheless. You know, so it's something like that. Like you manifested everything that your heart desired. 9 of Pentacles, a lot of financial stability, a lot of abundance. Okay. A lot of growth. 6 of Swords. So again, this person got to see you grow and mature and all that, but just not with y'all being together. Okay. 7 of Cups is here. Okay. 7 of Cups is confusion, distortion, illusions. All right. 2 of Wands. So not knowing if this person is coming to play games or tricks or what have you. Some of you are just going to keep the distance there until or unless, again, you see what you need to see. And that's been coming out a lot, but that's from experience. Wisdom has taught you better. You don't want to just jump into something head first. All right, person loves you, can't stop thinking about you, want to talk. They keep fantasizing, daydreaming about a new beginning. Person knows that you are who you say you are. They know whatever they did. 10 of Swords wasn't right. 3 of Swords hurt your feelings. Okay, King of Swords, they're able to put their feelings aside for just a moment and make sense of it and understand. So even if I make an attempt and the attempts fail, or I make an attempt, the attempt fails, or I make several and they all fail, I'm going to keep trying because I know I was wrong. And I'm going to put my pride aside in order to do it, because logically speaking, that just wasn't correct. Okay? So I could be emotional about it and say, well, you're not answering me, you're not responding to me, I'm going to give up. But at the same time, now that I see everything from a certain place, I'm going to be the bigger person. So that's where this energy is coming from, this masculine is coming from. So you can keep this guard up if you like. You can keep distance there if you like. But the person is going to trust in spirit that, if it's meant to be, it will be. So again, they're mature too, remember? They see it from all sides, all angles, but they're not about to be a fool. Just sit around and wait for somebody that doesn't want them, kind of thing. But a lot of you are in this Queen of Swords energy, and again, they understand. They get it. Okay? They had to learn not to judge something by how it appears to be. Ace of Wands, because at any moment in time, there could be a breakthrough. And you're this person's heart desires, wish fulfillment. There's a lot of passion there between you and this person. All right, they find themselves, again, wanting to date you. 3 of Pentacles is working together, being on the same page, commitment, devotion, stuff like that. Being committed to something, being devoted to something. In this case, someone. Okay, the Star card, this could be a divine union. Okay, again, something that, like, this person feels they're being guided towards. They're being guided towards you. They're being guided towards this, something along those lines. Now, on this card, we also have these 2 birds here. Okay, at the top. So it's something about, like, birds of a feather. Okay, kind of thing. All right. Love birds kind of thing. It's underneath abundance, emotional freedom. Okay, the divine feminine, emotional freedom. They want you to let it be known how it is that you feel. Speak up, speak your truth. Don't be afraid to share it. Okay, because they really want to know. All right, they really want to know. I feel like the 2 of you are meant to grow together. Okay, you're helping one another ascend, even if you never come together in a romantic way, because a twin flame relationship is not, based on that in the first place. It just can involve a lot of passion and can, involve romance, but it's not always the case. It just so happens that in this situation, it is, huh? Okay. So let's see. Okay. It says, clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. Okay? Might have to declutter your space in order to feel like your mind is clearer. But I really do feel like this is more so declutter your heart. Okay? Which could be why, and your mind, which could be why this person is writing. All right? Sitting here with these candles and writing. Okay? It's like, write it, get it all out. You feel so much better. Declutter your mind and then burn it. Declutter your space. Now it's not there no more. See? Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Okay? Focus on all the good. Only the good, like Janae said. Okay? We have 2 here. Stay present. That's where life happens. Okay? So stay in this moment. Don't think too far ahead. And don't be focused on the past. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Okay? Stop dimming your lights. Shine, hunty, shine. Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. Okay? Remember the sexual freedom. Okay? Things like that. You might need some sexual healing, child. Okay? That could be where that's coming up. And sexuality, sexual freedom, yeah. They need you to listen to your body. Says, stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Yeah, you got to release some tension. One way or another, beloved. All right. Underline the energy here is you could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in. Okay? Schedule it in, honey. Right now. All right. Let me pull some of these. Dear Empress, since I have them. Take them as they resonate, as all other messages. All right. My decision to walk away from you was because I felt like I couldn't be what you needed me to be. All right. So again, we're over here. All the grass is already laid down. The foundation is there. Over here is rugged. So they didn't know if they could give you what it is that they feel like you didn't have in comparison to what they grew up with or what they experienced. You know, like they didn't know if they could give you that. Like this person had already, you know, some people were raised up, some people were dragged up, some people were loved on, some people weren't, you know, and some people that were loved on and had the support, they have a certain foundation there. And other people who had to do certain things for themselves, even if they had parents who were present and they could have been in 2-parent homes and all that. If there was a certain type of dynamic, or if it was in any way dysfunctional, unhealthy, if there was any sort of neglect or anything like that, there was something you were always searching for. And the person didn't know if they were going to be able to give you that. It could also put extra pressure on them because, well, you know, that's a lot of responsibility. Okay? So it's like things like that is what comes up. All right? It says, are you willing to take the risk for me? Are you sure? Okay. A lot of heart chakra energy. Okay. We have, I've spoken to those who are the closest to me. They know the truth. Okay. Your lips are so soft. I want to kiss you. Can I? Okay. Can I? This person always asking for a kiss. Okay. Always, always, always. Every time we use these, that comes out. And there's so many cards. Okay. It says, sometimes I stay awake thinking of you. I want to make this happen. I need you to give me a sign. Okay. So they want you to understand you're their heart's desires, wish fulfillment. They're going to put the work in that they have to. This person may see you as their whole world, or they see you as someone that they want to have as a part of their life forever. Okay. Something like that. All right. But they're really praying that you're still open to it. You know, that their attempts don't continue to be null and void, that something gets through to you, that spirit assists in some way, that y'all can come together, etc. Person may even be the one that wants to help you release that tension. Okay, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happy.